It's your fault. It's not your fault.
Hello ladies, how you guys doing? Welcome back. Feeling a little bit better today than yesterday, but let's see what happens tomorrow. Either I get worse or I get better, just like the market. So we got SPY. Let's just start it off here before I get too tired. Again, that same channel we were watching, we did reject it, just like I said, just like we've been saying. So all you really need to watch is this channel. And I'm just saying, so the last few times we had a channel like this, you never know what kind of pullback you're gonna get, right? So today could have been pullback, tomorrow rip right back to the top of the channel, like that. Exactly what happened here. Pullback, ripped right to the back of the channel. Pullback here, one day off, next day straight back to the top of the channel. Right here as well, pull back off the channel, right back to the top. But sometimes you just get these massive gap downs. So you never know what's going to happen. That's why we're just saying be prepared for them. Right here, we had 3-day pullback, and then we grinded back towards the top of the channel. So just be prepared for either way. Are you guys ready if tomorrow the market drops 100 points? Are you ready if it pops 100 points? Those are the kinds of questions you got to ask yourself when you're looking at your account. So I'm hedged both ways. I do have long equity and a bunch of puts to hedge myself. So I know I'm good either way wherever the market opens tomorrow. That's how you should be positioning yourselves as far as your account goes.
Okay.
Not every day is a home run day. Not every week is a home run week. Not every month is a home run week. You just have to chill and wait for your opportunities, and that's when you start to take a lot of trades. But for right now, we're pressing on the brakes and chilling for a bit. QQQ, again, there's a big resistance at 36.70. So these two lines right here are pre-market highs and lows. This white line is actually a longer term support that we broke today. So if you look right here on the daily, I don't know if I drew it on the daily or the hourly. Let's do it on the hourly just for fun. So this is the hourly chart. You see how this was this 360.71 area was a huge support before? For about 5 days straight, it held this support before it went up, right? And on the way down, it held it the first day, it held it the second day, the third day, we finally broke through it. So this 360.71 area is a big level where buyers and sellers meet. So just pay attention to that area. We broke below it today, and we closed below it today. So 360.71 is the main resistance to watch. If you think QQQ goes back up, it needs to break 360.71. How can you guys see Ricky? That's not cool. Oh, was he standing there? Cool. All right, so XLF, same thing. Rejected almost right off that resistance of 36.87. Why do I have that drawn? Let's take a look. 36.87 was the volume shelf, and yeah, the previous day's high. Then we have this low still at 36.27. Is this 36.27? No, it's 35.51 is the low you need to be watching, which is Thursday's low, last Thursday's low. And then the high you need to be watching was that 50-day moving average, which is at 37.15. So the range is 37.15 to 35.51. So the $2 range on XLF, that's a huge range for an index of the banks. So nothing really doing here. I don't really see a trade in here. We're just range bound until we break one of these levels. So financials are a void. IWM, I nailed the puts, as I told you in the group, 3 times in a row. 800%, 600%, and 100% today. And now I didn't roll out yet. Why didn't I roll out? Look how bullish this candle is on the 4-hour. So you see that huge lower wick? That means we broke a very important resistance today. Support. But we reversed hard and a lot of buyers showed up. So this candle on IWM, there's a lot of dip buyers here. And that's what it means by this huge lower wick. If you look at just a 4-hour candle, the afternoon was super bullish. We ripped and got right back above that support line. So IWM can bounce quite a lot here if the market decides to go. And shorts will get rinsed here. That's why I didn't roll out my 4th time on IWM. Amazon, nothing doing. Looks like trash. I've been telling you guys for a week now. Or not a week. I've been telling you for like 3-4 days now. Yeah, Amazon is set up to fail here. When you get too heavy in a position, you kind of get biased towards the stock. You think every dip is for buying.
Tell them by the time you buy
And if you are going to play these kinds of stocks, you have to buy yourself time, because right now this is a failed bull flag. You see this huge run, consolidated sideways, but it gave back way too much of the move. If Amazon takes out 36.20, we can go all the way back to the breakout level, which is 35.50. So 35.50 is this level right here, which was previous all-time highs. If we break 36.20, we can go down to 35.50. So keep that in the back of your mind if you're way too heavy in Amazon, like a lot of people I know are. Just keep those downside levels in your mind as well. Apple was actually stronger than Amazon today. It came back a lot better during power hour. But again, look how extended this chart is. How many times do you see Apple doing this kind of run? Last time it did this type of run was in August of last year, actually, and it ran up about the same amount, and then it pulled back almost 50% of that move. More than 50% of that move was given back by Apple. So you got to know that too. So when these stocks start moving against you, they can come down a lot. I don't care what they do. I don't care how much they sell. I don't care if you wear AirPods in your nose. Apple can pull back 50% of this move, not the whole stock. So yeah, just protect yourselves. Always stay hedged. This market is for hedging right now. This Shopify looks super disgusting to me. That's why I took very expensive puts today. Yeah, so this Shopify actually looks uglier than all of them. You see this breakdown right here, very clear breakdown of the support. Closed below the 21-day moving average, which is 1446. We closed today at 1439, so we closed below the 20-day. We broke the support, and the next support on Shopify is 1300. So just remember that. A lot of downside for Shop too. If the market turns, what are you going to do with your positions? Do you have too much? When the market turns, that's when you figure out who had too much of what. Just remember that. Zim trying hard to get back into this little range here. Yesterday it dumped 5%, today it ripped 4%, so big nothing burger there. We got earnings on August 17th, I believe. I don't know what the hell this is saying. Yeah, TradingView doesn't have the right earnings, but I think it's August 17th from what I heard earlier. And our calls are for August 20th, so we should get an earnings run up into it. And if not, I'm sure they smashed earnings in my opinion, just the way shipping is going. TSM, I entered. ZIM, the shipping company. TSM, they killed earnings, but obviously in a weak market, you see when people kill earnings, they get destroyed for it. So this morning we had a big oversold. I was watching it all day. I was just chilling. Let's see. At the end of the day there, I grabbed some lottos for tomorrow. Why? Because I seen a couple of things. I seen it making higher highs and higher lows into the close, which obviously right at 4 o'clock they cucked me. They took out that pattern. But let's see. I bought them. They're only 24 cents each, right? So if we get a gap up on TSM tomorrow, even if it gaps over 118, which is only 50-cent gap up, those calls could be a double at open tomorrow. So just pay attention to that. I'll probably be out them quick in the morning if I don't get the gap up. I will call it out as usual. So just keep an eye on TSM after hours. Nokia, big disappointment today. They had great news, great gap up, great monthly chart, great weekly chart, great everything, but that's just the way it goes sometimes. Got a little gap down today. We might go retest this wedge breakout right here around 550 level. Or we might rip and take out these highs right here at $6. Let's see what happens. Lots of bull volume on the breakout, little declining bear volume on the pullback. Exactly what you want to see as far as consolidation goes. So let's see where Nokia goes. We still have a month on those. CMLF looks like trash. Took out the bottom support too. I already made enough money. My position is more than free. Even if they go to zero, I still made a ton of money on the trade. So hopefully you followed my sells along with my buys. Facebook, just range bound, nothing to say here. Nothing to trade on Facebook until it's 356.74 or 337.69. Everything else is just noise inside the channel. Roku, if we get a nice bounce here tomorrow, I might short heavy. I think, in my opinion, it's overvalued. It's just come up way too fast. It came all the way from 327 all the way to 462. So 140 point move. 140 point move in about 2 weeks on Roku. And right now from 462, it's still around 419. Or no, it closed at 405 today. So it only pulled back to 405. I think if the market's weak, we can take out this whole little thin air here, which goes all the way to 369. We can short this one down to 369 if there's market weakness. AMC today, I called out that intraday double top right here at 37 bucks. If you took advantage, you made a lot of money. I know Ben from the group made a lot of money on this one. 37 was a clear intraday top, and it came all the way down from 37 all the way to 33. So you would have got a nice double or triple on your puts if you held the whole time. DXY dollar chart looks sexy right here for a long. Again, remember I showed you guys this pattern, makes a high, makes a cup. Sometimes it handles and then goes. Sometimes it just rips right through. DXY ripped right through resistance and now just kind of consolidating within this upper range here between 92.40 and 92.76. If it takes out 92.76, expect more weaknesses from equity. Target. The reason I took Target for next week as well. So when you're playing puts and you think the market is going to be weak, you find the most extended stocks. And the most extended stocks right now, one of them is Target for sure. This one's been running like crazy. Daily is overbought big time. Weekly is overbought big time. Monthly, I never check monthly. Let's see what monthly is doing. Even the monthly is overbought. Monthly's at 86 RSI. Look at this. This is a straight up line. So it's going parabolic. It's really hard to catch these at the right time. As you guys seen, we fail a couple times. But eventually we will hit it. And let's see if we get it. If SPY pulls back within the next week, we'll get paid on these. Check out Docu for the guess. Docu looks like it has a lot more downside here. Let's see. Nothing really bullish on Docu for me here. So when I say like not really bullish here, I don't mean one day moves. I'm saying like the macro trends. So if I want to long something, I want to long it before it goes on a crazy 40 to 50% run, equity-wise. Right now, it's all for day trading. Like, sure, tomorrow Docu can bounce and go up 8%, 9%, and I'll hit it probably. But I'm talking about macro picture. Right now, look how extended Docu is. It's been straight up since June 4th. Today is July 16th, so July 15th. So it pulled back, it held the 21-day moving average, so tomorrow we can have a nice little pop, but overall, 290 is the level that gets it going farther. And it needs a lot of consolidation before it takes out 290 for me to be interested. Holy. BBIG. BBIG looks decent. Good day today. They had some merger news I seen. I wasn't really interested in playing them because there's a huge volume shelf here. So the biggest level for BBIG is it needs to close above 407. If it doesn't close above 407, it's useless to me. It's too much volume there. Oh, I'm dying here. LB will check LB. LB looks great. I think there's a bunch of price target upgrades today. And previous resistance was at 74.28. Today we closed at 74.21. So I wanted to close above 74.28. Just keep it super bullish. A lot of profit taking today, as you've seen in the volume. But other than that, it's a healthy uptrend. Everything looks great on LB. That's about it. I think I went over everyone's charts. Thank you guys for attending. I will see you tomorrow. Hopefully I feel a little bit better.